Hey y'all, hey! It's Susan with Craftin' Chic, or Chic, whichever you want to say. How are y'all doing tonight? Y'all say hey when you pop on. Let me know you're here. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Y'all say hey when you pop on. I'm waiting on my video too. There it goes right there. Hello. Hey, Martha. Hey, Connie. Good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Trisha. Y'all say hey to Mom, Mr. Randy, and Trisha in the comments. And hello, Cynthia and Bonnie and Betty. Hello, friends. Cindy and Holly and Cheryl and Kathy and Lori. They're going by fast, y'all. They're going by fast. How are y'all doing? Did y'all have a wonderful weekend? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Y'all come on in, come on in. I had to restart my video again because hashtag FB problems. Hello. Hey, Mom. Thank you for growing the tribe. Yes, if y'all wouldn't mind helping me out, y'all sprinkle, grow the tribe, S-H-A-R-E, to your personal page, to groups that you're in. Yes, hello, Barb and Martha, and there's Kathy and Teresa and Lisa. Hello, friends. Y'all, I'm going to use this basket tonight that I found at the Goodwill. I've had it for a couple of months now, but when I saw it, I was just like, yes, I've got to get it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to get it. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Rose. Hello, Natalia and Karen. Lazy day weekend at our house. Yeah, it was pretty much the same thing at ours. It was. Yes, thank y'all for growing the tribe. Hello, hello. I did, y'all. I took a 2-hour nap yesterday. I needed it. I needed it. Thank y'all. Did y'all eat good? Did y'all have some barbecue? We didn't have barbecue. We had spaghetti. Good evening. Tell us about your basket. Well, Lisa, it's a Harry and David basket that I found at the Goodwill. I think I paid $1.99 for it. You're a donkey lover? Well, this is Daisy May. This is Daisy May. She decided she wanted to be worn tonight, so I took a nap with my grandsons today. I needed it. Oh, are they wearing you out? I bet they're wearing you out, but I bet it's a good wear out. I bet you're having so much fun. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show y'all what y'all could use. If you don't have a wicker basket laying around, hello, friends. If you're new, comment hashtag newbie and let me know where you're watching from, and welcome. Look, I had a couple of options because let me show y'all what I found at Walmart today. I've been wanting to do Daisy May as a mule. I know, Mom. This is a donkey. This is a hearse. Hi from New York. Finally no rain. Well, Nancy, you sent it back down to us again because we're supposed to get rain for the next couple of days. Again. Hey, Karen. Hello. Hey, Amy, Marianne. Hello, friends. Good to see everybody. I found these lavender picks at Walmart. They were 97 cents. I've been wanting to do a craft that involved lavender. Even though these are fake flowers, I think they're still really soothing to look at. When I think of lavender, I think of tranquility and just calmness. So I did find these lavender picks today at Walmart, and again, they were 97 cents. Yes, welcome everybody. So glad to have y'all. I also have some burlap. I have some floral foam. I've got some ribbon. I've got some beads. The paint we're going to use. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, friends. Make sure that you are following the page. That way you'll get notifications of when I go live. And I'm so glad you're joining us. And hello, everybody. Thank you for growing the tribe. And what grow the tribe means, it means SHARE. That's what we do to invite more friends and to inspire others and let them know what's happening on the Crafting Chicks page. Okay, so my paints. I'm going to use the Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster, and I'm going to use the Waverly Antique Wax is what I'm going to use. I went to 2 lavender festivals. Love the smell. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Lavender festival. I bet there was some good smells going on there. Okay, now what I did is I took a piece of cardboard and laid it in the, I cut it and I laid it in the bottom of the basket. That way when I went to glue my floral foam in, the glue would not seep down underneath the basket. Good to see everybody. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my Waverly Antique Wax and I'm going to darken up the basket weave. One was in Albuquerque and then the other was in Southern Illinois. Oh, awesome. I've been to Albuquerque. I love Albuquerque. That's some pretty country. That's some pretty country. Okay, so I'm just going to take my brush and put some of the Waverly Antique Wax on it. Let me get me a saucer. Thank you, Natalia. Y'all are awesome. I just want to darken up this basket weave, and my inspiration came from, I don't know if y'all have seen at Walmart, they have this metal decor. It's kind of a creamy color, but it's distressed in like a brown. So that's kind of like where my inspiration is coming from. I'm gonna pour some of this on my plate. So what's everybody been doing today? Did y'all have to go back to work? Did y'all have to go back to work today? I had to go to physical therapy. And I'm gonna take my, Trisha just posted a link to the VIP page. There you can request to join, and once you've been approved, then you can see what everyone else has been making and get inspired, as well as post your own creations in the group. You're having back problems. Goodness. Sandra did crafting. Martha's been cleaning. I just wanted to darken this basket up a little bit because I am going to go back over it with a dry brush at the plaster, but I'm not doing the whole basket. I'm just doing the weave part down here. You went back to work today. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just darkening up. See, this is what it was. This is what it looked like, and this is what it's looking like now. What paint are you using? I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax. And that's another thing I was going to tell y'all. What is the name on the plate? Harry and David. Harry and David. I also had this basket right here that I debated on using. But again, I went with this right here. You could also use these tubs right here, which I found at Dollar General. There's 2 of them. They're called medium buckets. They would make super cute planters also. So that's some other options. I visited the Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, and Walmart today. You found some goodies. Y'all, I went to the Hobby Lobby today. They had the scrapbooks on sale. And I may or may not have bought some. Just saying. I was like, yes. Oh, yes, please. So I was pretty excited. They are both really nice baskets. They are. I love wicker baskets. Hello, Joyce. But yes, this is a Harry and David basket. I thought it was a beautiful basket when I saw it. I loved the just all the different details that it had on it. So I'm just applying the Waverly Antique Wax, and then I'm just wiping it. How much were they? The basket I got from the Goodwill. I think I paid like $1.99 for this basket. Because I think all the baskets are the same price. I think they're all $1.99. Hey girl, hey, I was at Hobby Lobby today and used my $100 gift card and then some. Yes. You had a good day shopping at the Hobby Lobby. Did you find you some good stuff on clearance? I noticed at mine that you know, all the orange tag stuff that was throughout the store, well, they moved everything to one section, so everything is in one section. But let me tell you this, they have some new, they have some other sections that they've added some markdowns to, like over where the stickers are. They had some stickers that they had marked down as well. You got some scrapbook papers. Yes. I did too. I got some scrapbooks. Oh, you went today, Martha? Oh, you got no scrapbook paper. Oh, awesome. I'm using this round brush because it kind of helps me get down into those grooves as well. I found some scrapbooks on clearance. I know, I got some today also. I got some today also. I was so excited. Mine were at $5.49. Is what mine was. A lot of filler flowers for 99 cents a bunch. I got 2 albums of scrapbook papers. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. This is what it did look like. Hey, Connie. They also, you know, they had put the 4th of July stuff on for 40% off, but there wasn't hardly anything left. Nothing that I needed. I mean, I did buy, I think, 3 small things, but I was hoping they had their beads left, their tassels, but those were all gone. They were gone. Okay, so I really like this darkened up. Because I'm going to leave the handles the light wood color. Okay. Thank you for growing the tribe. I didn't get the color of the Waverly. It's the Waverly Antique Wax. Waverly Antique Wax. And you can tell by the bottle, I use it all the time. All the time. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. Hello, friends. Y'all sprinkle, sprinkle. Grow the tribe. Let's invite more friends. What you making? I'm using a basket I got from the Goodwill. Hey, Alice from Wyoming. Welcome. Renee. Yes, welcome everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. I'm going to get a bowl. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Okay, this is the Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. It's just a country white color. And I'll use this brush right here. I guess So Walmart got rid of the Waverly. Not all of them. Not all of them. Just some of them that use certain distributors changed over to that other kind of paint. Yep. Not all the Walmarts. Okay, so I put some of the paint on my brush and then I wiped it back a little bit. Hey Jennifer, thank you. I'm doing great. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and I wiped most of the paint back. And I'm just going to go over this with the color plaster. Thank you for growing the tribe. Just like that. I'm going to do that all the way around the basket. Do not buy that paint. It's awful. Yeah, I've not heard good things about that paint. For one thing, I've heard that it's made in another country. I will not name the country. Whereas the Waverly is made right here in the U.S. So there's that. But yeah, I've not heard good things about the paint. So thankfully, our Walmart is still fully stocked with the Waverly. Where's all that water coming from? Water coming from somewhere. Okay, so I'm just going to continue all the way around the basket. Hello, friends. I think it's coming off. I think it's condensation coming off of this bottle over here. It was just a lot of it. I'm guessing that's where it came from. Hello, friends. Okay. All right, so got that done. Where did you get the basket? I found it at Goodwill. It was a Harry and David basket that I found a couple of months ago at my Goodwill. And I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so pretty. I thought it was very pretty. Okay, so let me dry this. Hey, Leanne. Are you dipping the plaster in water? No. No, I'm not. I just dipped it in the paint and then wiped it back onto a plate just to get some of the paint off of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, like I said, I'm going to leave the wood handles that light color, but what I was really thinking was, let me see, I've got this ribbon that came from Walmart. I found it in the fabric section. No, I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm not going to do anything else as far as painting the basket, okay? But I have this ribbon from Walmart, and I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to run it along the middle, well, not the middle, but the upper part of the basket. I'm gonna glue that onto there. Hello, friends. Good to see everybody. And I'm gonna start in the back. I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue. Let me do that a little bit different. Before I add the glue, I'm gonna run it up underneath these pieces right here that's on the basket, and then I'll spot glue it after I do that. But I thought this ribbon was really pretty when I found it at Walmart. It was country looking. Hello. And it reminds me of tweed. It kind of looks like tweed. I bought the red and blue one. Yes, I saw that one as well. It was pretty also. Yeah, I liked it too. Okay, color is the ribbon? It's let me hold it up close to the camera so you can see it. But it's like a minty turquoise color with a hint of brown. Let me get it through this last little bit right here. And then cut my ribbon. Let me show you up close to the camera what it looks like. It's really pretty ribbon. Yes. Okay. So let me glue this. It is pretty. I like it too. Yeah, I like the ribbon when I seen it. It reminds me of tweed. I mean, it really does. It reminds me of tweed. Okay, let me make sure I've got this tight. Comments quit. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the basket when you first started, but you have a way of making everything pretty. Well, thank you, Kim. Thank you. I saw potential in it. I mean, I loved the different textures of the basket. I liked the wood detail of the handle. So I knew that I was going to be able to definitely make something with it. So that's why I got it. I'm going to do a little bit of spot glue. Okay, now another thing that I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Waverly Antique Wax again, and I think what I'm going to do is this part right here, I'm going to darken that up. I'm going to darken that up with the Waverly Antique Wax. I'm just going to wipe it back a little bit with my finger. See if I even like that. Sorry y'all, my comments quit. care for that. So I'm going to wipe that off. Okay. Nix that. I didn't really like that. All right. Now, I do have also, I have some buttons. They're just wooden buttons that came from Walmart. And I thought that the buttons would add kind of a cute detail to the basket. I've got two different sizes. I have this large one right here, and then I have these smaller ones. It's buttons that I had in my stash. I'm afraid you'll stain the ribbon. No, it's not sitting flat up against the ribbon. So I think I was okay. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Let me see what size buttons I'm going to use. I used to dye them different colors. Also, canned seats. Okay. I think I'm going to use the smaller buttons, and I'm going to use 2 of them. Okay, and for the center, what am I going to do for the center? I think I'm just going to put some twine in the center. I need to get my comments back. Hello, everybody. What you doing? Good evening from hot Northern California. 106. Holy cannoli. Let's see how I want to do this. I might have to get my needle. It's only 71 in Ohio. Yeah, all this rain that we've had has really cooled things off again, and I was just like, seriously? It's not helping my pool water any. At all. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. What is that? 88 in Wisconsin. Put a little bit of glue to try to hold this together. There we go. 75, 80. That's not hot enough for me. Oh, for the pool water? Yeah, me either. It's got to be above 90. Okay, I'm just going to tie just a little bow. Just like this, just a simple little bow. I may cut it a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna leave it that length for right now. Let me see if I can get my comments back, y'all, so I can see. Okay, so, oh, that's cute, y'all. That's cute. I'm gonna show y'all. Cute button. Hello. I'm gonna do this one the same way. Yeah, to me it's just real country looking. You're going to do it on both sides? Yes. Put it on the same side. Trying to see how long I'm gonna do my tails. Okay, that's super cute. That's super cute. Nothing fancy, nothing, you know, just very simple. It just adds another texture to the basket. Okay, so now I'm going to start filling the basket up. And let me put my brushes and some paint. and get all of this out of the way because we're finished with painting. The lid on my paint. Adorable. Hey, girlfriend. Okay, so I'm going to take just some floral foam from the Dollar Tree. Brush and water. Yes, put the brush in the water. I think I put all of them in the water. But finally, hello. Hello, Pam. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Okay, so like I said, I went ahead and I cut a piece of cardboard and I put in the bottom of the basket. That way the glue would not seep down under the basket and have a hot mess. So I'm just gonna glue this inside here. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello, Sheila. I wonder if my water bottle has a leak. Put a paper towel underneath it. Hello, Vicky. Yes, welcome all newbies. And all the crafty tribe. Okay, so this one will fit like that, but I'm gonna cut it a little bit. Right there. So let me glue these in. This basket right here, gosh, it would be so cute in any room of the house. I mean, any room of the house. Bathroom, bedroom, dining room, living room, kitchen. And like I said, I just love, she done sprung a leak. I really think I have. I think there's a hole in my water bottle. Hey, Marion. Hello, hello. Okay, so again, I picked up these lavender picks at Walmart. They were 97 cents. I also have some burlap. I got this burlap. I found it in the clearance section at Hobby Lobby. It's 3/4 of a yard. And it was $1.79. So, got that. I have some moss that came from Walmart. And I also have some filler just in case this is not enough lavender picks. I have some other lavender picks that's a little bit different that I can use as well. Hello. Hey, Lori. She done sprung a leak. I did. I sprung a leak. Something else that that you could use would be those tin buckets from the Dollar Tree. You could use those as well if you didn't have a wicker basket. Lavender is very therapeutic and very relaxing. It certainly is. Absolutely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting my lavender, and I don't know, I don't even think I'm going to have to trim these. Maybe just a tad bit shorter. I love lavender. I do too. And really, I think lavender is just perfect for bathrooms, especially around your bathtub. I think it's a perfect setting for lavender. Tell you what I might do. Let me move these back a little bit. That right there. I got 6 of them, is how many I picked up. Hello, Anna. Hello, Janice. Good to see everybody. Okay, so this is what I have so far. So pretty. Auction item, or are you keeping it? I don't know yet. It depends on if I have somewhere in my house to put it. If I don't have the perfect place in my house to put it, then it will be in the auction. But this is a pretty large piece. I mean, I probably could find a box to ship it in without smushing everything. That would be the only problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I have these right here. I got last year they had a basket that had a bunch of florals in it, and this bunch right here was $2. And so I'm going to use a little bit of this as a filler, but I'm also going to use the burlap as a filler as well. Hello, friends. I'm going to cut a couple of these. See how many I need. Don't need very many of them. And I'm going to kind of drape some of that over along the edge. And I'm plucking the purple off of this because it is a different purple. And I really just want the greenery is all that I want. Okay, I need one more. One more. And I'm going to show you what I got. And then I've got the moss and the burlap also. Okay, so this is what I have so far. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the burlap and I'm going to cut just little like squares. Hello, thank you. I'm going to cut about like that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut some squares. Let's see if that's how I want it to be. Because I want to be able to bunch it up like this right here. And stick it down into the basket in certain spots. So what I'm doing is I have a square and I'm taking it in the center and pinching it together from the center and making it like that, kind of like you would do a napkin. And you didn't know I was on? Facebook didn't tell you? Shame on them. And I'm just pushing it down into the basket, just like that. Okay, so from the back, I'm gonna add some moss. And this is the moss that came from Walmart. And from the back, I'm gonna take it and push it towards the front before I add any more burlap. Thank you. So pretty, so pretty. So if y'all ever see a basket that you love, but you're just not really sure what to do with it, go ahead and get it anyway, because like I said, I've had this for a couple of months and I've just been waiting for the right flower arrangement to put inside of it. And when I saw the 97-cent lavender today at Walmart, I knew that this is the flower arrangement that I wanted to do for this basket. Okay. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to cut some more burlap. Hello, friends. Okay, I'm going to add some over here to the side. On this other side. And in the back. I need one more. And I'm going to pick a little bit of that moss out. I need one more piece. Can you just give me some of your floral talent? I'm trying to make an arrangement right now, and I just suck at it. Shasta, girl, what are you having issues with? Your colors, your placement? Because I don't even think about it. I don't. I just start doing it. I need to put a little bit more moss in the front. I want a little bit of moss in the front. I'm going to stretch me out some, because I'm going to tuck me some right up underneath this greenery because I want a little bit of that moss peeping out. A little bit on this end. I never knew what to put together and what goes with what and what colors, like green starts greens. Well, like when I was trying to find some filler with this lavender right here, it can be difficult when you, like this leaf, I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, but to me, it's like a blue-green. It's not a bright green. So I didn't want to add a green, a filler that had a bright green tone to it. I wanted one that was a little frosted. So I was digging and I found this right here, and I knew that was what you know, would look okay. Okay, how many did I put in the front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, put some greenery in the back. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Coloring books are an excellent way to practice what colors go together well. That's a great idea. And y'all, I love the adult coloring books. I do. And I like the ones that you can get from Dollar General. Thank you. So who else likes the adult coloring books? Susan loves to color even as a child. I did, Mom. I sure did. I loved any kind of painting. I did those, do y'all remember those hook rugs? Mom, what were they called? Those crochet hook rugs. I think I did one that was an owl. And then I used to like to make those pot holders that was out of those strings. I did those as a child. Would have never thought of the burlap. Burlap's a great filler. Burlap is such a great filler. Okay, you're too close. You need to back up a little bit. Get back up in there. sticking out too much. You're sticking out too much. Okay, that's better. Let me back you up a little bit too. Latch hook. Yes, that's exactly what it was. I love that. I did an owl. Okay. Y'all, let me look and see what I got. I see that now, and we'll definitely use that idea. Yes, Marie. Miss Marie, burlap is such a great everything. I mean, I love using burlap. They were hook rug crafts and loop pot holders. Yes, that's exactly what they were. That is exactly what they were. Y'all, my water bottle, I've sprung a leak. That's where the water's coming from. Okay, what you got? How you look? Oh, you're cute. You're cute. No, you're not cute. You purty. You purty. You don't even look like 97-cent Lavender. You look like you come from Hobby Lobby. Y'all. And I don't know why you couldn't take some lavender spray, some lavender oil or whatever and spray it on these flowers and make them smell like lavender. Is my video messing up? Thank you. I love to color with my granddaughter, and I used to do the, oh, I missed it. Susan, add some lavender essential oil to the burlap. Yes. I thought about that too. I need to make one of these. Yes, Leanne. Y'all. So, just took a Harry and David basket from Goodwill. Added some ribbon, added some buttons, added some Waverly Antique Wax, dry brushed the plaster. I would buy that in any store. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think it turned out so pretty. And I'm just going to pretend like it smells like a lavender. Thank you. I love it. Now, y'all, if I can't find anywhere to put this in my house, we'll go on the auction, okay? But I'm going to check and see if I have, because this is a pretty large piece. I actually think that this would be really pretty sitting on the bar in the kitchen, too. Would be a really pretty place. I have a perfect place for it. But y'all, this basket right here, I have another idea for this one right here. But this would have been really cute too, to do this one also, which came from Goodwill also. And in the beginning, I showed y'all these little tubs right here. They're medium-sized buckets from Dollar General. There's 2 of them in a pack at Dollar General Y'all, these would be really, really cute. Paint these with brown paint. If you use an acrylic, you'll need to use Mod Podge, so acrylic paint will bite to this plastic. Otherwise, you'd need to use like a chalk paint. But look, paint this brown, and then dry brush the creamy white or plaster on top of it and make it like a country color. And then this section right here, you can add you a strip of burlap or a strip of ribbon right here. So this would be super cute also to do this same type of craft. And you can make 2 of them. If you have like a dual vanity in your bathroom, you could put one on each side, put one on your vanity and then put the same one by your bathtub, or put one on the back of the commode. Would be super cute. Y'all, my stuff isn't as pretty as yours, Holly. I bet it's, y'all, look, when y'all create something, it's automatically beautiful. I don't care what it is that you create. You created it, and that makes it beautiful. Because you made it. You created it. Wheels are turning. Wheels are always turning, y'all. That's why I can get my craft building cleaned up. Everything put up. Everything looks beautiful, perfect in its spot where it belongs. And I'll come out here to get a craft ready, and I kid you not, I start getting a craft ready, and then I think else, and then so I ended up with 10 piles of 10 different crafts. And y'all, and then I can't make up my mind. And then in the middle of finishing up trying to get that craft together, then I completely do a 360 with it and start grabbing other stuff that goes with it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, I've got 6 buckets. I've got 6 of these things right here from the Dollar Tree that has craft ideas. They're just not fully formed. It might have 3 items in it. It's just an idea of what I want to do. I did. I changed my mind right before I was about to go live because I was going to do this right here. And I'm like, no, I'm going to use this basket because I've been wanting to do something with this basket. Oh, I need to do beads. Susan, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. The struggle is worth it in the end, and the struggle is real. It's very tiring to be like that. It's exhausting. I feel your pain. I will clean up everything, and 5 minutes later, it's a mess. I know. I wish I had that problem. That's a good idea on the totes. Yes. Or, hey, if you didn't want to do the lavender, succulent gardens, y'all. Succulent gardens. Little rocks with little Dollar Tree succulents. Spray paint these. Take these outside and spray paint them. Or just paint them with chalk paint. Add some nautical rope. Thank you. Okay, somebody said 174. Thank you, Leanne. And Leanne, I need to get with you on a vacation Bible school, girl. Yes, succulents. Thank you. Okay, 174, y'all. I have so many ideas and projects ready to go, but then I lose ambition to do any of them. Sherry, I get the same way. I'm the same way, Sherry. I'm going to pretend like this smells like lavender. Thank you, Trisha. Love you too. Thank you for your help. You're working on a succulent wreath. Oh, you're talking my language. You're talking my language. 174, was that where we're at? She won't sleep tonight thinking about more crafts. I won't. Or thinking about where the heck am I going to put this? Am I going to be able to keep this, or am I going to have to sell it? My problem is, oh, I missed that. Thank you. 174. Miss Marie said, put it in my house. I know, y'all. I really want to keep it because, like I said, I love the lavender. I'm going to take it inside and put it on my kitchen bar, and I'm going to just look at it and see if that's where I like it, because seriously, I have no room to put any, I don't have any room. You're going to bid on it. It would look good at my house. Sell, sell, sell. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Good night, Mom. It would even look good on a porch. Absolutely. Sell it because I want it. Trisha, have a wonderful night, girlfriend. Okay, y'all, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to hop off. And, it will fit in my house. Girl, you can make room. And then I'm like, that's just something else that's going to have to get dusted. It would be pretty as a centerpiece on your dining room table. Well, that's the problem. I already have a centerpiece for my dining room table. Good night, Judy. Take a picture of it on your table. Okay. It would look beautiful on a coffee table, but I already have something on my coffee table. I've got a solo wood flower arrangement on my coffee table. Would look good in any bedroom. It would. Good night, Leanne. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thank you. It's so cute. And not cute at party. At party. Okay, let me hold it up one more time so I can get me a thumbnail for Facebook. Just hold it here for just a second, and then that way Facebook will give me a good picture that I can choose to pin. Okay. Yes, good night, everybody. Okay, y'all, I'll probably see y'all tomorrow night. Need it in my, need it from my, I missed that. Put it on Mr. Randy's pillow. Oh. Would look good in my farmhouse. We need a camp house. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.